Muslims all over the world celebrate the Feast of Breaking of the Fast, or Eid.
And Toledo has a generous Muslim population, and after a month of fasting, folks are ready to get those sweet treats, get those gifts. Local author Aya Khali has captured the family togetherness in her book, The Night Before Eid, a Muslim family story. Good morning. Thank you for being here
today. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. She brought treats.
Yes, and
she's ahead of the game. But first of all, you all have been, Ramadan has been going on for how long? How long does that last?
Yeah, so we've been fasting for about a month now, and Ramadan finally ends. It's kind of a bittersweet moment, but yeah, so Eid is on Friday.
Friday. Okay, so for this past month, you don't eat during the day, correct?
We don't eat or drink, not even water. And it's from morning before sun rises and until sunset.
Okay.
Wow.
So then that turns into Eid. So explain what that is and what that celebration is.
Yes. So Eid basically means the festival of breaking the fast, and it's just a celebration. You know, it's an accomplishment. I mean, fasting, it's not the easiest thing to do. So it's just a celebration. Food, family, friends, a lot of really good food and treats is handed out to friends and neighbors and family. Kids usually take the day off from school, which is really nice, and from work, obviously. So it's a big celebration, and it's exciting. It's exciting. There's a lot of gifts and a lot of special moments like that.
So we're looking at a beautiful book here. I'm looking at this beautiful cover, lots of bright colors. You wrote a children's book too for kids, you know, as they get ready. Because I know it's kind of like Easter. You know, I read the book to my daughter, you know, the day before Easter or whatever. So this is, you know, for Eid?
Yes. So I wrote this book. Basically, the main reason I wrote it was because I couldn't find any books out there about Eid. Growing up, I grew up mostly in Ohio. There were really no books about Eid. And then when I had my own kids, I also even saw that even more because I wanted to read Eid books to them and at their schools. So I wrote this in 2020 during the pandemic, and it finally just came out in March 2023. And it's about all the fun and special moments of Eid and the night before Eid, baking and grandma and sharing and a lot of special traditions.
It sounds like you have a lot of great memories. Were you able to put all of them into the book?
I did. I put some things like we do henna tattoos on the night before Eid, and a lot of mosques in the area are offering that. A lot of the baking, obviously, it's really centered around baking these Eid cookies.
Yes. Tell us about these. How are they made? What's in them?
Yeah, so these ones, so kahk or Eid cookies, there are a lot of different variations all around the world. These ones are called ma'moul, and they're filled with dates. The Egyptian ones that are mentioned in here, they're also topped with powdered sugar. So there are different variations, but I got these ones locally from Middle East Market.
And also in the book, is there a family recipe to where after we read the book we can do a little
There's a family recipe that was passed on to me from my grandma. So it's in there if anybody wants to check it out and try it. It's really delicious and it's very buttery.
So come Thursday, then you will be very busy. You know, how many hours of preparation? What kind of preparation goes into this celebration?
Yeah, so we do a lot of baking. So a lot of baking. It starts out a couple of days. Like cookies are just baked throughout the days leading up to Eid, and a lot of gift wrapping. I still haven't wrapped my kids' gifts, but I will tonight, I promise. So yeah, a lot of that in preparation for Eid, and obviously like cleaning the house and making sure everything is nice for family pictures. So it's an exciting time.
And I just love the pictures. I'm connecting with them, you know, baking with, you know, our grandmas and those memories. How did you connect with the illustrator since you did this during the pandemic?
Yeah, so the publisher found the illustrator. Her name is Rashin Khayriya, and the publisher is Little Brown, which is an imprint of Hachette Book Group, and I think she did a wonderful job. It's so bright and colorful and festive.
Yeah, I mean, a kid's going to look at that, and you want to, you know, they look at the beautiful pictures, and then get them in the mood and get them ready to celebrate come Friday. And obviously, there are celebrations that happen locally too here around the area, and people can get involved in. And,
there's a lot of celebrations through the local mosques around the area, and there's just a lot of stuff. And festivals and a lot of fun stuff for kids and adults.
And for those who are looking for your book, because obviously you were looking and couldn't quite find it, how do we connect to get your book?
Yes, so I always say support your local independent bookstores, which is Gathering Volumes in Perrysburg. They have copies in stock. The local Target store, I think they ran out of copies because it was stocked in Target.
That's great, though.
Yes, and then Barnes & Nobles, I know they have a couple of copies, and then wherever books are sold online.
Wow. Okay, that's a big deal.
Everywhere.
So congratulations on getting this project out there into the world and into the hands of families here. Thank you so much for being here as well.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you enjoy the day.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you.